Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. I almost said reviews, and you want to know why? It's because we actually have a shit ton of videos coming this week. Starting on Tuesday, uh, for that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're gonna get 3 reviews back to back because I will be seeing a ton of movies this week, so you'll be getting a lot of reviews. And I won't say what they are. I'll just let the videos come out as they come out. But you're gonna be getting a lot of videos, um, so just keep awares on this channel if you see it. Just a bunch of videos popping up. That's just because that I haven't seen a lot of movies and just have a lot of content for you guys. But before I, let all those videos out, which starts on Tuesday, I want to talk about something else, which kind of makes me a little upset because of my love for this franchise, and that is the Blade Runner franchise. Um, for those who don't know, Blade Runner is getting a TV show. We heard about this earlier this year, and Ridley Scott was going to be involved, and I'm not sure who else has been involved at this point, um, but now it's official. This past week, they made it official that Blade Runner 2099, a live action series set 50 years after 2049, is headed to Amazon Prime. I'm not sure what the budget's going to be. I'm not sure if they're going to throw a lot of money at it or if it's going to be a little more tighter as a budget. I mean, if it's Blade Runner, I hope they put the money towards it. Um, but um, but yeah, so we're getting a live action series. I've heard reports that it's a limited series, so I'm not sure. Like, I've heard limited series and I've just heard series, so I'm not sure where it falls. But we're getting more Blade Runner, and I'm happy because I love the Blade Runner universe. The Blade Runner universe is one of my favorite, just universes in general. I love Indiana Jones. It's my favorite franchise. I love. As a kid, I really loved Transformers a lot. Um, and when I got older, I have grown a huge appreciation and love for the Blade Runner universe. The first Blade Runner is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think 2049 is just one of the best sequels in decades. I love 2049. I eat that movie up. I own it on Blu-ray. I will watch it like almost all the time. I love that movie so much. It's very inspiring to me. That particular movie. Um, Not as good as the original, but it is still a really great piece of work. Um, so so why am I upset that the series is happening? Well, it's pretty simple. I wanted a Blade Runner 3. Um, and here, like, if you this is spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen 2049. So if you haven't seen 2049, don't watch this video because I'm gonna get into some spoilers. Um, but I felt like, narratively speaking, because I know why we're not getting a Blade Runner 3, because 2049 flopped. It didn't do well at the box office. And they still want to keep that IP alive, so I understand why a series would be the next step in this franchise. We had an anime series also, I think. I don't know if it was anime or if it was a. Actually, no, I think it was like 2D or some weird form of animation. It was called Black Lotus. It was on Adult Swim. I need to watch that. I heard it was decent. I heard the animation was crap, but I heard it was a decent show. So I might need to check that out. Because I've seen everything else. I've seen the short films. I've seen two. I've seen both the movies. I love this franchise, and I want to see more of it. Um, but I would want to see a sequel to 2049 as like following Deckard. I want to see where Deckard goes because of what 2049 presented. Um, in 2049, obviously, what happens at the end is that Deckard is reunited with her daughter, who is a hybrid between human and replicant DNA. So she has both these genetics inside of her. So she has a very unique case. Um, what I wanted to explore in the third movie, or what I wish that they would, if we had a third movie, this is what I basically would want to see in the third movie. Um, we had hints of a revolution happening in within 2049. Kay eventually meets a bunch of replicants who are looking to do some kind of revolution against the Tyrell Corporation, or at least the whatever the new name for the corporation was. Wallace, I think. I think it's Wallace. Um, Jared Leto's character doing a rebellion against him and all these sort of things. I would have loved if Blade Runner 3 was set right after 2049, and we see Deckard and his daughter trying to get out of the city. Like basically because they're on the hunt now. Like so basically they're like, trying to hide from the authorities, and maybe they meet up with these rebels. This rebellion, and they kind of help them in I mean I know that they wanted uh, Deckard to be killed, but maybe that they might have different motivations now. Um, like, it's kind of like still Blade Runner-esque. It still deals with like what it means to be human. Like perhaps, uh, like the center of that could be like Deckard's daughter. Her having to wrestle with the fact that she is on both sides. That she is both human and she's replicant, and Deckard still going through what he's going through mentally. Um, I think that those dynamics would be interesting, and plotting that within the midst of this rebellion and this growing war that's going on. Um, and ultimately, it's a story of escape, them trying to get out of the city and trying to go off the grid, once again. Um, except now Rick now has a daughter, um, and everybody is looking for them. Um, I think that'd be interesting. I really think that that would be interesting. It doesn't have to be like high-end action or anything like that. Like still the same aesthetics and still the same tone as the original Blade Runner films. Like just keeping it subdued while being big in scope. Um, like I really think that that would have been a cool story. Exploring like Deckard with his daughter. I don't know if Deckard needs to get killed off necessarily, um, but I think that that dynamic and exploring that within what they laid out in 2049, I think it would have been a very interesting story. So, so it's a little unfortunate. I really wish that we would get it, but I know why. Like I said, 2049 didn't perform well. So I'm still looking forward to the series. It's just that I wish Harrison Ford would come back. Because since it's set 50 years after 2049, obviously Deckard would be too. I mean, I know it's still ambiguous as to whether or not Deckard is a replicant or a human. I think in 2049 they kind of answered that. Because if the daughter is a hybrid between a human and a replicant, Rachel we know is the replicant, then obviously Deckard has to be the human. So, um, so, or maybe they'll have an explanation for it. I don't know, but, um, but yeah, I really wish that we would have a third movie because I think that it would just it'd be more it would still further explore like Deckard and this like you know like putting Harrison Ford back in the lead as well. I know Harrison Ford's also too old at this point. I know that Indiana Jones 5 is probably his last like big thing that he's gonna do because he's getting too old. Um, but I really wish that they would do Blade Runner 3. I really really do. Um, but I'm still looking forward to the series. I really wish it was what I was hoping for, which was like Harrison Ford back at the helm of things. But from what it sounds like, it's going to be starring a brand new character. It's going to be set in a different. They'll probably give like ideas like the rebellion and all the other stuff that they hinted at, the revolution basically, that they suggested in 2049. maybe get some hints about what happened to Deckard and all this other stuff. Um, but it's going to be its own separate story, which I don't mind. But for my preference, I would have loved to have seen more of what they set up in 2049. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I'm just happy that we're getting more Blade Runner because I really love this franchise. Just wish it was a third movie. So, but that's my thoughts on that. What do you guys think of the show that's coming out? Are you guys excited? Or are you guys like me, where you're excited, but you wish that it was a third movie? You guys let me know in the comment section below. And that's gonna be it for this video. And starting Tuesday, you're getting 3 reviews back to back. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 reviews. We're gonna take a break on Thursday. Sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Take a break on Friday, and then we're gonna have some more reviews coming out. So stay tuned for all that coming very, very soon. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys enjoy all the reviews coming your way. So stay tuned. They're coming very, very soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.